While we've had a bit of a break in thunderstorm activity so far today, chances look to increase from tonight into Friday. Thunderstorm chances all depend on how things will play out a couple hundred miles away from us across Minnesota tonight. You can see this area of thunderstorms developing across Minnesota near the Wisconsin border. This line of storms is going to continue to grow upscale and become severe and eventually charge southeast in our direction. Either it may weaken before it gets to us early Friday morning, or it could cause storms and clouds to linger throughout the morning Friday, which would lessen the severe risk later in the day. We also have this disturbance moving eastward across Iowa, which could act to pop scattered thunderstorms later tonight into early Friday morning as well. So again, one scenario here is that we do get some scattered storms to develop tonight, especially across northern and central Illinois, and that seems possible with that disturbance moving eastward out of Iowa, and then we'll have to watch whatever happens with, the original line of storms across Minnesota. If that line that we looked at on satellite that's developing now falls apart by tomorrow morning, and we have several hours of recovery time tomorrow to heat back up into at least the low to mid 90s. Then more thunderstorms may develop out of southern Wisconsin late tomorrow afternoon into the evening, and those would have the potential to be strong to severe for sure. And you can see this particular model has that scenario happening where they blow up later in the day after we have several hours of clear conditions. Now that's one possible scenario. An alternative scenario, as shown here, is that those storms tonight still develop, especially across north central Illinois, associated with that disturbance moving eastward out of Iowa. And then you can see further to our north, this is that line of storms ongoing currently across the Minnesota-Wisconsin border now. That misses us to the north, and then we have several hours of heat and humidity that builds during the afternoon, and we still have that other line of storms develop here, but this particular model has it missing us to the north, and much of the state misses out and just kind of gets the leftover scraps on the back side. So that's another possible solution. So as you can tell, there's still quite a bit of uncertainty, and it really all depends on what happens across the region tonight. One thing is certain, though. The hot and unstable air mass will remain in place, and any thunderstorms that do develop tomorrow will be capable of severe weather. Because of this, we have a level 2 out of 5 outlook for now across especially northern Illinois, with thunderstorm coverage expected to decrease as you head south. For our actual forecast, you can see it'll be hotter the further south you go, with hundreds possible in southwest Illinois near St. Louis. Further north, temperatures will be more dependent on morning thunderstorms and cloud cover, but it should still be a very warm day. Again, we do have that severe risk for the northern part of the state as well. Since the severe weather risk for Friday is very closely tied to what occurs tonight, be sure to keep up to date with our page for the latest information. Again, thanks for watching, and be prepared for possible stormy weather tomorrow.